Hi, everybody. I'm Marcia Kramark. And Guruji, being a man of haste in all things, anxious to move things along, called me into the office one day in Phoenix and said, I knew that there was some talk about this, but he said, now I want you to draw up an agreement so that everyone can we're going to do an informal research project in the office, and we're going to start today. So you need to go right now and draw this up and come right back. So I did that as best I could. And I went around the office trying to get them signed. Guruji did not, in fact, call a big meeting and say, here's what can happen, this is what you can expect, you should know that this will be the result. None of that happened. He didn't talk to anybody about it. So I was going around the office trying to get people to sign, and they just wouldn't do it. They were just, everybody said, well, but if I don't wear makeup, are you kidding? They'll see my skin. I don't want people to do that. And it was really shocking to see how people were genuinely terrified to be seen in their own skin. Finally, I reminded them, as we all do, who they worked for, and that this was blessed. This product was blessed 5 times by Dahryn Trivedi and was also blessed by Mr. Trivedi, and that they didn't have to worry about the things that they were going to. I didn't even know what was going to happen myself, but I was very confident when I started with the foundation in the end of 2010. Within a month, I told a friend that I'm going to be part of the skincare line product when it comes out. And so I've been waiting for just this thing. So after everybody did, and more people signed up then we had tubes to go around. And for me, my own experience was I was surrounded by women who looked like this. I thought to myself, oh my goodness, what could possibly happen to me? I was feeling optimistic and discouraged at the same time, but I was certainly willing. I was the one who was first in line. And I am not like the others you've heard about today who did not take care and wear sunscreen. I never went to the beach with anything but long sleeves and long pants on. I always wore sunscreen. I come from the East where it's cloudy except for 90 days a year. I wore sunscreen in the rain. I always wore sunscreen. So one of the things that I was concerned about was what could happen to me, because I had recently been wanting to talk to Guruji about, was it really vain for me to be thinking maybe I should have something done to my face, and was that a bad thing from an ego perspective? But he's always so busy and is always attending to so many other people's problems that I rarely talk to him about my own. But this has been on my mind quite a bit. So I started using the product that evening. He didn't wait until the next morning. I changed the agreement so we could start it that very night. Told people to run off into the bathroom and wash their faces off so they could have the pictures, and that's why they look, oh my goodness, there's mine. Terrifying. Sorry.
You don't want to see that, right?
I don't like to see that. And it just so happened that even if you take care of your face, and even if you use good products, which I always have since I was about 16, one day there comes a time in life at a certain age when your face just falls off whether you like it or not. And that very thing happened to me, and as I said, that's one of the reasons I was considering talking to him about whether it would be inappropriate. And what I experienced myself was that I was seeing that there was a thing that no one has mentioned to you, was that this project, this little 2-week project that we did, took place in Scottsdale, Arizona, during a time when it was 115 degrees outside and the humidity was between 6 and 10%. I checked it every day. So I didn't see how I could possibly look any better with this product because it was so thin, and I was used to using many layers of different things and searching around, and I have just been astonished by the results. But the most telling testimonial was from Mr. Trivedi himself. We were on a business trip not long ago, and as I said, I hadn't talked to him about any results that I had. We had a business meeting. It was outside. We flew east. It was outside the state, and in the afternoon we were talking about some other matters, and then the subject of the packaging of the product came up, and we were looking at some photographs, and I just happened to mention a few things that I myself had experienced, what I noticed, and he said, he said, you don't have any makeup on? I said, no, I've just been wearing a little eyeliner and lipstick even to the business meetings we've been attending. And he said, oh my goodness. so tight. He said, he was looking at my cheeks. And as far as I can tell, that's the best testimonial anybody can have. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Dahryn. Thank you.